Have you ever felt an unsettling emptiness within, as if a part of you is missing? This profound sense of void is experienced by countless individuals, often leading to stress, anxiety, and depression that can feel insurmountable. Break the emptiness, fill the emptiness inside, is designed to be your guiding light on a transformative journey toward emotional recovery and wholeness. Within these pages, you will uncover the roots of your feelings, learn to embrace and heal from your pain, and ultimately rediscover your true self. Prepare yourself for an insightful exploration as we embark on this path together. Break the emptiness, fill the emptiness inside, compiled and published by Balance Horizons. Chapter 1. When emptiness feels overwhelming. Have you ever found yourself in a moment of stillness, yet felt an unsettling emptiness clawing at your insides like a restless ghost? It's a haunting experience that many face but seldom discuss. This feeling can be paralyzing, leaving you trapped in a cycle of doubt and despair. Studies indicate that nearly 1 in 5 individuals report feeling persistently lonely, often spiraling into the depths of mental health struggles such as anxiety and depression. Understanding this sense of emptiness is the first step toward reclaiming your emotional landscape. As you embark on this journey, it is essential to confront the reality that this emptiness often distracts, disorients, and detaches us from our core being. In a world that constantly demands our attention, it's easy to lose touch with our emotions and sense of self. The absence of emotional fulfillment can make life feel like a series of tasks rather than a vibrant journey filled with meaning. Many find solace in work, relationships, or distractions, only to realize that these avenues provide temporary relief, failing to address the root of their discontent. The challenge lies not just in recognizing this discomfort, but in understanding its origins. Emptiness can stem from various sources: unresolved grief, unfulfilled dreams, or even societal pressures that dictate our worth based on external achievements. The story of your life is not solely defined by your accomplishments, but rather in the moments shared and the feelings experienced. Unfortunately, many people overlook this crucial narrative, burying their thoughts and emotions beneath layers of denial and busyness. The transformative solution starts with self-awareness. Embracing the silence within and acknowledging the void is paradoxically the first step to filling it. This chapter encourages you to confront your emotions rather than avoid them. Begin by sitting in a quiet space, allowing yourself to truly feel. What thoughts arise? Take note of them, as they serve as guides toward understanding the deeper issues at play. Engaging with these feelings creates an opportunity for reflection, ultimately allowing for growth and healing. Recent studies in psychology emphasize the importance of processing emotions. Researchers have found that practicing mindfulness, being present with our thoughts and feelings without judgment, has profound effects on mental well-being. Engaging in mindfulness can reshape your perspective on emptiness, transforming it from a source of pain into a profound opportunity for inner exploration. You may ask, how do I begin? Start small. Set aside just 5 minutes a day for self-reflection. During this time, allow whatever emotions arise to flow through you, observing them as a curious bystander rather than judging or suppressing them. As you navigate this pivotal chapter of your life, remember that embracing emptiness is not a sign of weakness. Instead, it signifies a courageous commitment to understanding and ultimately transcending your emotional state. In seeking the depth of your feelings, you are not only acknowledging your current pain, but also laying the groundwork for rich emotional experiences to come. Through this journey, you will discover that what feels like an overwhelming void can transform into fertile ground for self-discovery and growth. Engage wholeheartedly in this process, knowing that it will lead you to a more fulfilling existence. To truly fill the emptiness within, it's essential to take actionable steps toward integrating silence and reflection into your life. One effective approach is to create a daily practice, beginning with just a few minutes each day. You might designate a specific time, like early in the morning or just before bed, to sit quietly in a comfortable spot. During this time, focus on your breath, letting thoughts come and go without clinging to them. This practice not only develops mindfulness, but allows you to cultivate an environment of inner peace. As you become more comfortable, gradually increase the duration. Many find that these moments of intentional quiet lead to a heightened awareness of their emotions and a stronger connection to their true selves. Consider the example of Laura, a marketing professional who found herself constantly overwhelmed by the demands of her job. She began setting aside just 10 minutes each morning to sit in silence, gradually transforming her chaotic mornings into a sanctuary of calm. This small change helped her become more focused and less reactive throughout the day, allowing her to approach challenges with greater clarity and creativity. The benefits of such practices extend beyond moments of stillness. They ripple throughout daily life, fostering resilience and emotional intelligence. Another powerful tool to fill the emptiness is journaling. After your moments of silence, take a few minutes to jot down any thoughts, feelings, or insights that arise. This act of writing not only helps to clarify your emotions, but also serves as a personal record of your growth. Sarah, another individual who embraced this practice, found that writing about her feelings uncovered deep-rooted fears and desires she had previously ignored. Over time, she gained clarity about what truly brings her joy, allowing her to align her actions with her authentic self. The act of journaling also supports emotional processing and can enhance your understanding of the emptiness you seek to fill. As you continue to implement these changes, remember to celebrate your progress, no matter how small. Each moment you choose mindfulness or engage in self-exploration is a step toward emotional empowerment and transformation. You may notice that life feels more vibrant and interconnected as you become increasingly in tune with your emotions and surroundings. As you move forward on this enriching journey, I encourage you to approach it with curiosity and patience. This is not a swift transformation, but rather a gradual unfolding. Recognize that every experience is an opportunity for growth, and every feeling, whether light or heavy, contributes to your unique story. In the next chapter, we will delve deeper into understanding the deep roots of loneliness, exploring how it manifests and affects our lives. Together, we will uncover practical strategies to break free from emotional isolation and build connections that resonate with authenticity. Remember to engage regularly with Balance Horizons and share your progress. Let our community be a part of your journey, offering support as you navigate these transformative experiences. Each step you take brings you closer to a more fulfilled, peaceful existence. Chapter 2: Understanding the Deep Roots of Loneliness. Have you ever felt surrounded by people, yet still felt an overwhelming sense of isolation? Loneliness is a pervasive epidemic, affecting people from all walks of life, and it extends beyond physical solitude. It can exist even in the midst of a crowd. Research shows that chronic loneliness can have significant implications for mental and physical health, leading not only to increased anxiety and depression, but also to detrimental effects on the immune system. Acknowledging this intricate connection between loneliness and overall well-being can be a powerful first step in understanding your emotional landscape. In today's fast-paced world, many find that genuine connection is an increasingly rare commodity. Social media platforms and digital communication often serve as veils rather than bridges, creating an illusion of companionship while fostering a growing sense of disconnect. The irony lies in the fact that while we are more connected than ever in terms of technology, many struggle to engage in meaningful connections. This misalignment creates a persistent feeling of emptiness. The challenge is to recognize that these superficial interactions cannot replace the deep, fulfilling relationships that nourish our spirits. So how do we confront the roots of this loneliness? The transformative solution begins with introspection. It's essential to take a step back and reflect on your relationships and emotional patterns. Start by asking yourself the following questions. What are the underlying causes of your loneliness? Are there specific past experiences that have shaped your feelings of isolation? By exploring these facets, you gain valuable insights into your emotional barriers. Combining self-reflection with awareness can provide a path to meaningful connection. Social psychologist Julianne Holt-Lunstad emphasizes that fostering close-knit relationships can significantly lower feelings of loneliness. Simple yet effective strategies can help pave the way toward more profound interactions. For instance, consider reaching out to a friend or family member, someone you haven't spoken to in a while. and share a part of your life that you might typically keep to yourself. This act of vulnerability can open the door to deeper conversations and create a mutual foundation of trust and understanding. Another effective approach is to engage in community activities or groups that resonate with your interests. Whether it's joining a local book club, volunteering, or participating in a workshop, these social settings provide opportunities to meet like-minded individuals who share your passions. Research shows that engaging in shared experiences fosters a sense of belonging and connection, making it easier to cultivate lasting relationships. Moreover, learning to embrace silence and solitude can prove just as powerful in mitigating feelings of loneliness. Instead of viewing alone time as a barrier, shift your perspective to see it as an opportunity for self-discovery and growth. Engaging in creative pursuits, like art, writing, or meditation, can allow you to explore your thoughts and feelings more deeply, while providing an outlet for expression. This process not only helps to fill the void within, but also lays the groundwork for understanding how to seek connection outside yourself. In summary, recognizing the multifaceted nature of loneliness is crucial to addressing its impacts on your life. By taking the time to reflect on your emotional state, reach out for meaningful connections, and nurture self-exploration, you initiate a journey from isolation toward connection and fulfillment. The path to overcoming loneliness requires courage and intentionality, but each step brings you closer to engaging life more fully and richly. As we move forward in the next chapter, we will explore the crucial theme of breaking free from emotional isolation, diving into strategies that can help you cultivate deeper connections with others. Remember that each small action contributes to your growth, and engaging with Balanced Horizons can provide the support you need along the way. To truly break free from emotional isolation, it is essential to take deliberate and actionable steps that weave connection and understanding into your daily life. First, begin by intentionally prioritizing quality interactions over quantity. Start small by reaching out to a friend or family member for a meaningful chat. Consider scheduling regular catch-ups, whether in person or through a video call. This simple act of commitment can deepen your bonds and provide mutual support. For example, consider Marissa, who felt increasingly isolated despite being socially active. By initiating weekly coffee dates with a close friend, she discovered that sharing her thoughts and feelings eliminated much of her overwhelming loneliness, reinforcing the idea that vulnerability fosters intimacy. Next, consider involving yourself in community activities tailored to your interests. Seek out volunteer opportunities, attend workshops, or join clubs where you can meet others who share your passions. Say, for instance, you love gardening. Participating in a local gardening club can connect you with like-minded individuals while allowing you to discuss and share your experiences. Such environments create fertile ground for authentic relationships to blossom, enhancing your social circle and providing a sense of belonging. Another transformative step is to practice active listening. In your conversations, ensure that you're not only heard, but also genuinely listening to others. This practice deepens connections and illustrates care and empathy. After all, people appreciate being valued. For instance, when Sam adjusted his approach to conversations, focusing on really hearing his friends' stories and feelings, he noticed how the depth of their exchanges enriched his relationships, fostering a stronger emotional connection. The benefits of applying these actions can be profound. As you cultivate deeper connections, you might experience reduced feelings of loneliness and an increased sense of purpose. Connecting with others nurtures a sense of community that contributes to overall emotional health. You will also notice shifts in your perspective. As you invest in your relationships, you may find that the loneliness that once enveloped you begins to dissipate, replaced by a comforting sense of belonging. I encourage you to implement these strategies into your life and view each step as an opportunity for continuous growth. Spend time reflecting on the actions you take, noting how they impact your emotional state and relationships. Is there a moment where you felt particularly connected? How did it feel to take that leap of vulnerability? These reflections will not only build awareness, but also instill motivation to keep forging connections. As we look ahead to the next chapter, we will explore how to break free from emotional isolation, diving deeper into actionable strategies that allow you to build authentic connections with others. Prepare to discover ways to enrich your life, not just through reaching out, but also by embracing the power of mutual support and understanding. We invite you to engage with Balance Horizons on this journey, sharing your insights and experiences as you navigate the transformative power of connection. Your commitment to this path not only shapes your own life, but also carries the potential to illuminate the experiences of those around you. Chapter 3. Breaking Free from Emotional Isolation. Have you ever felt a weight that you couldn't quite put into words, a heaviness in your chest that seemed to grow with each passing day? This sensation is often laced with a profound sense of emotional isolation, which, like a thick fog, can envelop even the most vibrant of lives. Emotional isolation is not merely the absence of relationships, but a deeper, oftentimes more crippling disconnect from those around us. Research indicates that isolation can elevate feelings of anxiety and depression, leading to a cycle that feels inescapable. Recognizing this dynamic is essential for overcoming the barriers that hold us back. At its core, emotional isolation can be exacerbated by the fear of vulnerability. We live in societies that often value self-sufficiency and independence, which can inadvertently encourage us to hide our true emotions. Many people feel the instinct to maintain a facade, pushing others away to protect themselves from potential hurt. This creates an ironic twist. In attempting to shield ourselves, we often miss out on the very connections that can help alleviate our loneliness. Engaging with others authentically requires considerable courage, yet the potential benefits far outweigh the vulnerabilities we may fear. The transformative solution starts with acknowledging and embracing your feelings of isolation. Rather than viewing them as weaknesses, consider them as signals that reveal your desire for connection. Acknowledging your emotions opens the door to reach out and build meaningful relationships. This journey towards connection begins with understanding that vulnerability is not a sign of weakness. It is a testament to your strength and authenticity. Once you've recognized your emotions, start making small, intentional moves toward breaking that emotional isolation. For instance, initiate conversations with colleagues or acquaintances. It could be as simple as sharing a personal story or asking them about their experiences. The act of opening up begins to dismantle the walls that you may have built. Catherine, a woman who struggled with isolation, found that by sharing her love for photography with others, she not only discovered mutual interests, but also created bonds that fostered understanding and support. In her case, vulnerability became a bridge to connection. In addition to opening up to others, it is important to seek out environments that encourage authentic interactions. Community groups or classes that align with your interests can provide fertile ground for meaningful relationships to grow. Engaging in shared activities creates natural opportunities for connection, reducing the likelihood of feeling isolated. For example, joining a local hiking group allows you to bond over a shared passion while participating in healthy, uplifting experiences. Moreover, integrating mindfulness practices into your routine can significantly contribute to breaking free from emotional isolation. By dedicating time to silence and reflection, you cultivate self-awareness, allowing you to understand your emotions in a deeper way. This self-exploration fosters a better understanding of your needs and desires, positioning you to seek connections that nourish your spirit. As you embrace these steps and embark on this journey of connection, remember that transformation doesn't happen overnight. It requires consistent effort and patience. Each small step you take to reach out fosters a sense of belonging, while introducing you to the beauty of uplifting relationships. In the next chapter, we will delve into how to allow yourself to feel and heal, further illuminating the path to emotional well-being. Engaging with these strategies will not only enrich your life, but will also create ripples of support and connection in the lives of those around you. Keep exploring and embracing your journey with Balance Horizons. Your openness can inspire others to seek meaningful connections too. To effectively break free from emotional isolation, it is crucial to take deliberate and actionable steps that promote meaningful connections with others. One vital approach is to actively engage in the practice of emotional sharing. Start by making it a habit to express your thoughts and feelings during conversations, whether with friends, family, or even new acquaintances. For example, during your next gathering, instead of engaging in small talk, consider sharing a personal experience or a challenge you faced. This openness invites others to reciprocate, creating a safe space for deeper connections. Many individuals, including Emma, a recent college graduate, found that opening up about her transition into adulthood not only alleviated her feelings of loneliness, but also led to mutual support among her peers facing similar struggles. Another essential step is to cultivate active listening skills. When engaging with others, focus on being present in the conversation, showing genuine interest in their stories and emotions. This simple act can transform how people perceive you and deepens the bond you share. For instance, John, who often felt isolated in social situations, began practicing active listening during conversations. As he honed this skill, he realized how enriching it felt to connect more profoundly with others. The reward of becoming a trusted confidant not only alleviated his loneliness, but also forged lasting friendships built on trust and understanding. It's also helpful to identify and challenge limiting beliefs about connection. Often, we may convince ourselves that we are unworthy of meaningful relationships or fear rejection. Counter these narratives by reminding yourself of your value and the unique contributions you bring to any interaction. Consider placing sticky notes around your home with affirmations such as, "I am worthy of love and connection," or "Vulnerability leads to meaningful relationships." This ongoing reminder helps reshape your mindset and encourages you to take the required steps to break free from isolation actively. Furthermore, engage in community activities that align with your interests. Whether it's joining a book club, attending a local class, or participating in volunteer work, these avenues provide structured opportunities to meet people who share your passions. For example, Lisa, who loved painting, found an art class that not only allowed her to hone her skills, but also helped her forge friendships with fellow artists. These shared pursuits can create natural connections, helping combat feelings of emotional isolation. As you begin to implement these actionable steps, anticipate the positive transformations that will emerge in your life. You may notice an increase in emotional fulfillment as you form meaningful relationships and develop a sense of belonging in your community. Allow this journey to unfold with patience and curiosity, acknowledging that each small action contributes to your growth. To continue embracing connection, I encourage you to set an intention for the coming week. Choose one action from above, whether it's initiating a deeper conversation, practicing active listening, or joining a community group, and commit to it. Observe how it feels and reflect on the connections that arise. As we transition into the next chapter, we will delve into the significance of allowing yourself to feel and heal. This exploration will guide you through understanding the emotional waves you experience and how facing them can lead to profound healing and growth. Remember to engage with balanced horizons and share your experiences, as your journey can inspire others to seek deeper connections too. Chapter 4. Allowing yourself to feel and heal. Have you ever felt emotions bubbling just beneath the surface, desperate to be acknowledged but stifled by a busy life or the fear of vulnerability? In our increasingly fast-paced world, many people often overlook the importance of processing their feelings, leading to an emotional backlog that can feel heavy and suffocating. The irony is that the very emotions we seek to avoid are the keys to our healing. Research shows that unaddressed feelings can manifest as stress, anxiety, and even physical illness, making it essential to create space for emotional exploration. Recognizing the power of these emotions can be the first step towards liberation and healing. The problem lies in the societal conditioning that teaches us to suppress our emotions, often equating vulnerability with weakness. This belief can lead to a cycle of emotional avoidance, where we distract ourselves with work, entertainment, and busy schedules rather than confronting what we truly feel. Unfortunately, this can create a void, an emptiness that fosters loneliness and holds us captive in patterns of disconnection. It becomes crucial to understand that avoiding our emotional truths only perpetuates the cycle of suffering. The transformative solution begins with the acceptance of your feelings. Embracing your emotions as valid and significant can create a powerful shift in your mental and emotional landscape. Allowing yourself to feel means taking a moment to pause, breathe, and recognize what is happening within you. When you feel sadness, anger, or frustration arise, take a few moments to reflect on it. What are these feelings trying to communicate? Instead of brushing them aside, invite them in. Understanding that emotions are not your enemies, but rather messengers urging you to pay attention, can facilitate personal growth. Consider the example of Mark, who often felt uneasy due to unresolved grief from the loss of a close friend. Instead of confronting the sadness, he kept busy with work and social distractions. However, when he finally took the time to sit quietly and reflect on his emotions, he experienced a significant breakthrough. By allowing himself to grieve, he was able to honor his friend's memory while also releasing the weight of unexpressed feelings. Mark's story illustrates the healing power of simply permitting ourselves to feel, as it can lead to a profound sense of relief and clarity. Incorporating mindfulness practices into your routine can further empower you to feel and heal. Start by setting aside dedicated time each day for reflection. This might include meditation, deep breathing exercises, or simply sitting in silence where you can explore your emotions without judgment. Research in psychology emphasizes how such mindfulness practices can enhance emotional awareness and resilience, creating a more significant capacity for processing feelings. Over time, you may notice how this introspection allows you to recognize patterns in your emotional experiences, paving the way for more intentional interactions with yourself and others. Additionally, journaling can serve as a valuable tool in this process. Writing down your thoughts and feelings can provide clarity and allow for emotional expression in a safe space. For example, after a challenging day, you might jot down what you felt, why you felt that way, and what you learned from the experience. This practice not only promotes self-understanding, but eventually leads to healing as you articulate your emotions on the page. As you begin this journey of allowing yourself to feel, remember to be gentle with yourself. Healing is not a destination, but a continual journey. Each moment of vulnerability is a step toward wholeness, and embracing your emotions is a powerful act of self-love that sets the stage for deeper healing. In the next chapter, we will explore the release of pain that holds you back, a crucial aspect of your journey toward emotional wholeness. Be prepared to delve deeper into techniques that can help you let go of the burdens that no longer serve you. Engage with balanced horizons on this path. Your journey can inspire others to embrace their feelings too. To effectively embark on the journey of feeling and healing, there are several actionable steps you can incorporate into your daily life, inviting your emotions to flow freely. Begin by setting aside intentional quiet time each day to connect with yourself. This practice could range from 5 to 15 minutes a day, where you consciously focus on your breath, close your eyes, and allow thoughts and feelings to arise without judgment. The goal here is not to suppress or control your emotions, but to observe them. Over time, this mindfulness practice can help you differentiate between fleeting thoughts and deeper emotional currents that may require your attention. Consider Sarah, who found herself increasingly overwhelmed by work stress and personal commitments. By committing to a short mindfulness routine each morning, she soon discovered that hidden feelings of inadequacy bubbled to the surface. Instead of ignoring these emotions, she learned to acknowledge them, which allowed for healthier coping strategies to emerge. This shift not only improved her mental health, but also enhanced her interactions with colleagues and friends, ultimately bringing more joy and clarity into her life. Another effective approach is to engage in creative expression as a means of processing feelings. Art, music, or even dance can serve as profound outlets for emotions that may seem difficult to articulate through words. For example, Robert, a graphic designer, began sketching every evening as a way to unwind. This creative outlet revealed feelings of nostalgia and disappointment he had buried beneath his busy routine. By channeling these emotions into art, Robert found healing in self-expression, which enabled him to connect with others who felt similarly. More importantly, the act of creating became a source of joy and relaxation, proving that healing can arise from artistic endeavors. Additionally, embracing the practice of journaling can be transformative. Speaking your thoughts aloud is crucial, but there is undeniable power in writing them down. Start each journaling session with a prompt, such as, "What do I feel today?" or "What emotions have I been avoiding?" Allow your thoughts to flow unfiltered on the page. This practice aids in clarifying your feelings and leads to deeper insights about your emotional state. Lauren, a teaching assistant, practiced this daily ritual and discovered patterns in her feelings that she hadn't noticed before. Now equipped with awareness, she actively sought support when needed, fostering a healthier relationship with herself and others. As you begin to implement these actions rooted in self-awareness and emotional exploration, anticipate the profound transformations that can unfold in your life. You may find that your capacity for empathy and understanding deepens, allowing for richer interactions and connections with others. Moreover, as you learn to honor your feelings, your emotional resilience will strengthen, empowering you to face challenges with greater confidence. To foster this growth, I encourage you to establish a personal intention for the upcoming week. Select at least one of the practices described, whether it's mindfulness, creative expression, or journaling, and commit to it daily. Observe how these practices influence your emotional landscape and take note of any shifts in your mindset. As we transition into the next chapter, we will explore the release of pain that holds you back from living fully and authentically. Prepare to discover techniques that empower you to let go of burdens that no longer serve you, clearing the path toward a more liberated existence. Engage with Balance Horizons and share your experiences on this journey. Your story has the potential to inspire others to embrace their own healing. Remember, every step toward emotional clarity is a step toward a more fulfilling life. Chapter 5. Releasing the pain that holds you back. Have you ever felt as if you are carrying a heavy backpack filled with stones, each representing a painful experience, regret, or unresolved emotion? This burden can weigh you down, subtly influencing your daily life and interactions. Many individuals may not realize how deeply entrenched pain can shape their thoughts, behaviors, and even relationships, often leading to a cycle of emotional stagnation. Research suggests that unresolved pain not only impacts mental health, but can also manifest physically, causing stress and tension throughout the body. Understanding the importance of releasing this pain is crucial for creating a more balanced and fulfilling life. The challenge lies in our tendency to cling to past experiences, whether they stem from loss, trauma, or emotional hurt. Society often promotes the idea of moving on or letting go, yet the process of healing is rarely linear. When pain is left unaddressed, it has a way of bubbling to the surface during moments of stress or vulnerability. Often, individuals may feel a compulsion to suppress these feelings, fearing that confrontation will be overwhelmingly painful. However, it's essential to recognize that avoidance only extends the life of the hurt. To truly free yourself, facing these emotions head-on is necessary. The transformative solution begins with the practice of acknowledgement. Start by giving yourself permission to feel. Instead of pushing painful emotions away, invite them into your consciousness. Embrace the discomfort with curiosity rather than judgment. A powerful method for this is journaling, taking the time to articulate your feelings on paper. For example, when Kyle experienced a breakup, he initially felt tempted to distract himself with work. Eventually, he decided to write about his emotions. By naming his sadness, anger, and regrets, he was immediately able to lessen their intensity. This practice not only became a form of release, but also allowed Kyle to gain insights that helped him understand his needs better moving forward. Incorporating mindfulness meditation into your routine can be another effective tool for releasing pain. Begin by finding a quiet space, closing your eyes, and focusing on your breath. As thoughts and feelings arise, observe them without clinging or pushing them away. This practice of non-judgmental awareness fosters a sense of detachment that can mitigate the emotional weight of painful experiences. Research shows that regular mindfulness practice can significantly reduce symptoms of anxiety and depression, creating space for healing to occur. Consider Jane, who carried feelings of inadequacy from her childhood. After integrating mindfulness into her daily routine, she found that her painful memories lost their grip on her, allowing her to redefine her self-worth beyond her past. Additionally, engaging in expressive arts like painting, dancing, or music can serve as a form of emotional release. For instance, Sam, a musician, found that playing his guitar when overwhelmed by sadness offered him not just solace, but a means to transform his pain into something beautiful. Similarly, exploring such outlets can grant you a new perspective on your experiences, while empowering you to reshape the narratives surrounding them. As you begin this journey of emotional release, remember that healing takes time. Be gentle with yourself as you navigate through the layers of pain. The more you allow yourself to process these emotions, the more you will unveil the strength and resilience that lies within. In the upcoming chapter, we will delve into reconnecting with your true self, exploring ways to rediscover who you are beneath the pain and experiences that may have clouded your identity. Engage with balanced horizons as you embark on this transformative journey, and remember that every step towards emotional healing enriches not only your life, but the lives of those around you. Each moment of release brings you closer to a more authentic existence, free from the burdens of the past. To effectively release the pain that holds you back, it is essential to take concrete and actionable steps that support your healing journey. One of the first steps is establishing a regular practice of emotional check-ins. This involves setting aside time, perhaps at the end of each day, to reflect on your emotions and thoughts. Create a designated space where you can sit comfortably and embrace silence. Ask yourself, what emotions surfaced today? Or, what events triggered my feelings? This act of conscious reflection allows you to recognize and validate your experiences, making it easier to process them. For instance, Laura began this practice after noticing that unresolved feelings from her past were resurfacing daily. During her evening check-ins, she identified specific moments that triggered her emotions, which empowered her to confront and release them. Another key strategy is to engage in physical activity as a means of releasing pent-up energy associated with emotional pain. Movement can provide a profound outlet for emotions, releasing endorphins that boost mood and facilitate emotional clarity. Consider Mary, who struggled with anxiety tied to her childhood experiences. Upon incorporating regular yoga sessions into her routine, she found not only physical ease but also an emotional release. The practice allowed her to connect her body to her feelings, transforming her understanding of pain from a burden into a potential catalyst for growth and healing. Journaling serves as an invaluable tool on this journey as well. Set aside time each week to write in detail about the emotions you've been encountering. Use prompts like, "What pain do I need to release?" or "How does this emotion affect my current life?" Let your thoughts flow freely onto the page, creating a safe space for self-exploration. Brian, who faced challenges stemming from a past relationship, found clarity through journaling. As he wrote about his feelings of betrayal and sadness, he uncovered deeper insights about his values and desires, ultimately paving the way for healthier connections in the future. It is also important to nurture relationships that encourage vulnerability and support during this process. Surrounding yourself with individuals who validate your feelings can create an empowering environment for healing. Explore opportunities to share your stories with trusted friends or family members. This fellowship allows for mutual support and understanding, reinforcing the belief that you are not alone in your experiences. For Rachel, sharing her journey with a close friend who had faced similar challenges brought immense relief. The act of sharing brought them closer and created a supportive network for both. As you move forward on this journey of emotional release, expect to feel lighter and more empowered. Recognize that each step taken towards processing your pain is a triumph. The benefits of embracing these actions can manifest in improved emotional resilience, healthier relationships, and a renewed sense of self-worth. To make the most of this transformative journey, I invite you to design an emotional release plan for the week ahead. Combine the practices discussed, such as emotional check-ins, physical activity, journaling, and nurturing supportive relationships, focusing on integrating them into your routine. Make a promise to yourself that you will dedicate time to these practices, observing the changes they bring. In the next chapter, we will explore the profound process of reconnecting with your true self. You will learn how to peel back the layers of external expectations and past experiences to reveal the core of who you are. Engage with balanced horizons on this journey, as your insights can undoubtedly inspire others grappling with their pain. Remember, each step toward emotional release takes you closer to a life filled with authenticity and joy. Chapter 6. Reconnecting with your true self. Have you ever looked in the mirror and wondered who the person staring back at you truly is? Or felt lost amid the expectations and roles that life has imposed on you? Many people grapple with a sense of disconnection from their authentic selves, often feeling overwhelmed by societal norms and personal obligations. This disconnect can lead to a persistent sense of dissatisfaction and confusion about who we are beyond the labels we carry. Research in psychology suggests that individuals who disengage from their true selves may experience a decline in mental well-being, often resulting in anxiety, depression, or a lack of purpose. Rediscovering and reconnecting with your true self is crucial in fostering a sense of belonging and fulfillment in life. The challenge arises in the noise, both external and internal, that drowns out our inner voice. With constant demands from work, relationships, and societal pressures, it's easy to lose sight of what genuinely brings us joy or aligns with our deepest values. We often prioritize fitting in or meeting expectations over embracing our authentic identities. This disconnect can feel isolating and frustrating, as if we are merely going through the motions rather than fully engaging with the richness of life. The transformative solution to this dilemma is rooted in intentional self-discovery. Begin by creating deliberate moments of quiet and introspection in your day. These moments can be as simple as taking a walk in nature, sitting in a comfortable chair, or engaging in reflective journaling. During these dedicated times, ask yourself questions like, what makes me feel alive? Or what are my core values? This exploration paves the way for clarity and connection with your true self. For instance, Anna, a mid-level manager who felt unfulfilled in her career, started dedicating 10 minutes each morning to journal about her passions and interests. Over time, she recognized a recurring theme of wanting to work with animals, a passion she had set aside in her youth. This realization spurred her to explore new career opportunities, ultimately leading her toward a vocation that aligned more closely with her true self. Additionally, embracing practices like mindfulness and meditation can facilitate a deeper connection with your inner self. Scientific studies confirm that mindfulness enhances self-awareness and encourages a non-judgmental acceptance of thoughts and feelings. As you cultivate this awareness, you become more attuned to your desires and motivations, allowing for a clearer path toward authenticity. Daniel, who struggled with feelings of inadequacy, began a daily meditation practice. This time in silence helped him untangle the judgments he held about himself, guiding him back to his true passions and aspirations. Setting boundaries is another essential aspect of reconnecting with your authentic self. Reflect on the obligations, relationships, or environments that drain your energy or compromise your values. When you identify these elements, practice asserting your needs with kindness and clarity. For experience, have a conversation with a friend who often puts demands on your time. Communicating your limits can free you from resentfulness and restore a sense of balance. As you embark on this journey of reconnecting with your true self, remember that it is a gradual process, one that unfolds in layers. Each small step you take contributes to a more meaningful understanding of who you are. The benefits of this exploration can manifest as increased confidence, vitality, and richer connections with others. To keep this momentum going, I invite you to set an intention for the upcoming week. Dedicate time each day to engage in self-discovery practices, whether it be journaling, meditating, or setting boundaries. Observe what unfolds as you nurture your authentic self. In the next chapter, we will delve into the healing power of self-compassion. Discover how embracing kindness towards yourself can further strengthen your connection to your true self and promote emotional resilience. Engage with Balance Horizons on this journey, as your commitment to understanding yourself more deeply can inspire others facing similar challenges. Remember, reconnecting with your essence is not just a personal journey, it's a step toward enriching your life and the world around you. To effectively reconnect with your true self, it is essential to take actionable steps that guide you toward greater authenticity and fulfillment. Start by establishing a daily practice of intentional reflection. This can be achieved by dedicating a specific time each day, perhaps in the morning or before bed, to sit quietly and engage in self-inquiry. During this time, ask yourself probing questions such as, what brings me joy? Or what aspects of my life align with my true values? This pause provides the space necessary to listen to your inner voice, fostering clarity about your desires and goals. Emma, a teacher who felt trapped in her career, began such a practice. By incorporating daily reflection, she discovered her passion for writing and gradually began dedicating time to her craft, leading to a newfound sense of purpose. Another impactful strategy is to explore activities that ignite your passion. Identify hobbies or interests that you have always wanted to pursue but never had the time for, and integrate them into your routine. Whether it's painting, hiking, or learning an instrument, engaging in activities you love nurtures your spirit and helps reconnect you with your authentic self. Michael, a corporate executive, felt drained from his demanding job. After exploring his long-standing interest in photography, he committed to taking a photography class. This experience not only revitalized his creativity, but also reminded him of the joy and excitement he had lost in his daily life. Furthermore, consider writing a personal mission statement that reflects your core values and aspirations. This statement serves as a guiding light, helping you align your decisions with your true self. Take time to reflect on what you genuinely want from life, what you value, what you stand for, and how you wish to impact the world. Once crafted, this mission statement can offer clarity and direction during times of uncertainty. For instance, Linda created her mission statement, focusing on empowerment and community building. This clarity enabled her to prioritize social projects, forging genuine connections that resonated with her true self. Embracing self-compassion is another fundamental aspect of reconnecting with who you are. Understand that imperfection is a part of being human, and it's essential to treat yourself with love and kindness as you navigate this journey. When you experience setbacks or moments of self-doubt, remind yourself of your progress and the courage it takes to embark on this path. Richard struggled with feeling inadequate while pursuing his goals. By learning to practice self-compassion through affirmations and gentle self-talk, he transformed his inner dialogue. This change fortified his belief in himself and allowed him to approach pursuit with resilience. As you apply these strategies, be prepared to witness positive transformations in your life. You may find increased joy and fulfillment as you honor your passions and values. Reconnecting with your true self fosters a profound sense of empowerment and self-worth that reverberates into every area of your life. To begin this vital process, set an intention for the upcoming week. Choose at least 2 practices from this chapter, such as daily reflection and engaging in a passion project, and commit to integrating them into your routine. Observe how these actions impact your sense of self and personal fulfillment. As we move into the next chapter, we will explore the healing power of self-compassion, offering insights on how to cultivate love and kindness toward yourself. This essential practice will further your connection to your authentic self and enhance your emotional resilience. Engage with Balance Horizons throughout this journey and share your insights. Your experiences may inspire others seeking their way back to authenticity. Remember, every step you take toward reconnecting with your true self paves the way for a richer, more meaningful life. Chapter 7. The Healing Power of Self-Compassion. Have you ever caught yourself in a cycle of harsh self-criticism after making a mistake, feeling as if you have failed not only in the task at hand, but in your very worth as a person? Many of us experience this painful mindset, breathing life into our insecurities and self-doubt. Scientific research has shown that self-criticism can lead to anxiety, depression, and lowered resilience, making it difficult for individuals to embrace life and its challenges. To reclaim your well-being and cultivate emotional resilience, nurturing self-compassion is essential. The problem lies in our tendency to internalize failure and judge ourselves too harshly. From a young age, we are often conditioned to equate success with self-worth. A poor grade, an unkind comment, or a missed opportunity can easily trigger a cascade of negative self-talk, leaving us in a debilitating state of disconnection from our true selves. This behavior can become a significant obstacle, distancing us from the very compassion we need to foster growth and healing. Transformative change begins with understanding the meaning and importance of self-compassion. Self-compassion is about treating yourself with the same kindness and support you would extend to a cherished friend facing a difficult time. It involves recognizing that everyone makes mistakes and experiences setbacks, and that these experiences are a part of the human condition. Embracing this perspective allows you to break the cycle of self-criticism by acknowledging your suffering without judgment. For instance, when husband and wife teams Sue and Tom faced challenges in their work and relationship, they realized their mutual tendency to criticize themselves harshly was counterproductive. By practicing self-compassion during those tough moments and focusing on their shared human experience, they fostered a supportive environment that allowed them both to learn and grow. Incorporating mindfulness into your daily routine can significantly enhance your ability to cultivate self-compassion. Mindfulness involves being fully present in the moment, observing your thoughts and feelings without attaching judgment. This practice creates a sense of space between you and your negative self-talk, enabling you to respond with kindness rather than criticism. Research supports the notion that mindfulness practices can increase self-compassion by helping individuals develop a non-judgmental stance toward their inner experiences. For example, Maria, who often struggled with guilt over her career choices, found that taking 10 minutes each day to meditate helped her gain clarity about her true values. Instead of berating herself for perceived failures, she cultivated an understanding of her journey, ultimately reinforcing her commitment to align with her authentic self. Additionally, developing a self-compassionate mantra can be a powerful practice to incorporate into your life. This involves creating a personalized statement that resonates with you, such as, "I am worthy of love and kindness," or, "It's okay to make mistakes. They are opportunities for growth." Repeating this mantra during moments of self-doubt can rewire your thought patterns and reinforce positive beliefs about yourself. For instance, when Derek, a fitness coach, faced setbacks in his personal life, he turned to his self-compassion mantra. By anchoring himself to these affirmations, he shifted his mindset from self-reproach to embracing his humanity, which ultimately improved both his mental health and his ability to inspire others. As you embark on this journey of cultivating self-compassion, prepare to experience a profound shift in your relationship with yourself. You may discover that your capacity for empathy and understanding expands, allowing you to navigate life's challenges with greater ease. Self-compassion fosters resilience, enabling you to stand strong in the face of adversity instead of crumbling under self-judgment. To jumpstart this practice, I encourage you to set aside time each day for mindfulness meditation and incorporate affirmations that resonate with your journey of self-acceptance. Note the transformations that begin to unfold, the moments of internal kindness, forgiveness, and understanding. In the next chapter, we will delve into transforming feelings of emptiness into emotional strength, exploring how you can use self-compassion as a foundation for building a more resilient and fulfilling life. Engage with Balance Horizons as you nurture your path to self-discovery, and remember that your journey toward kindness toward yourself can inspire others around you. With each step into self-compassion, you pave the way for a more empowered existence. To cultivate the healing power of self-compassion, it's essential to implement actionable steps that can create lasting change in your life. One effective approach is to establish a daily self-compassion practice. Begin each day by dedicating a few moments to set a positive intention for how you will treat yourself throughout the day. As you wake up, take a deep breath, and affirm to yourself, "Today, I will embrace both my strengths and my imperfections without judgment." This intention can serve as a guiding principle, reminding you to be gentle with yourself during moments of challenge. Incorporating journaling into your routine can further deepen your self-compassion journey. Each evening, write about your day, focusing especially on moments when you felt critical of yourself. Try to understand those feelings without attaching shame. For example, Rachel, a university student, often felt overwhelmed and inadequate when balancing her studies and social life. One evening, she wrote about failing an exam. Instead of condemning herself, Rachel explored what she could learn from the experience. This practice helped her to recognize the pressure she put on herself and to treat herself with empathy instead of harshness. Over time, this shift transformed her approach to setbacks, allowing her to perceive challenges as opportunities for growth rather than reflections of her worth. Another valuable strategy is to practice self-soothing techniques during times of self-criticism. When negative thoughts arise, pause and take a moment. Physically place your hand over your heart and breathe deeply. Use comforting phrases such as, "It's okay to feel this way," or "I'm here for myself." This simple act can create a moment of calm and connection, reinforcing the principle of self-compassion. For instance, during a stressful day at work, James felt overwhelmed and began to spiral into self-doubt. By taking a few moments to self-soothe through mindful breathing and affirmations, he was able to regain his composure and move forward with renewed clarity. Next, surround yourself with compassionate influences. Pay attention to the messages you receive from those around you and the media. Seek out stories, books, or individuals who promote kindness and understanding, both internal and external. This supportive environment can strengthen your commitment to being compassionate toward yourself. For Emily, incorporating inspiring podcasts into her daily routine significantly shifted her mindset. She began to notice how these narratives of self-acceptance allowed her to navigate her self-doubt with greater ease. Engaging in community activities that foster self-compassion can also be incredibly transformative. Whether you join a support group, a mindfulness class, or even volunteer for a charity, these connections provide opportunities to practice empathy and understanding with others, which can, in turn, deepen your compassion for yourself. Sarah, who volunteered at a local animal shelter, found that nurturing the animals led her to reflect on her own self-care. The love and attention she extended to the animals reminded her of the importance of extending that same kindness to herself. As you implement these practices into your daily life, expect to experience a profound shift in how you perceive yourself. You will likely notice increased resilience in the face of adversity, a greater sense of peace, and the ability to connect with others on a more meaningful level. Self-compassion not only enhances your relationship with yourself, but fosters a richer connection with the world around you. To begin this transformative journey, I encourage you to set a commitment for the next week. Choose at least 2 techniques to try and observe how they affect your daily life. Reflect on moments where self-compassion can replace self-criticism, and take note of your growth, however small. As we transition into the next chapter, we will explore how to transform feelings of emptiness into emotional strength. Prepare to discover how the power of self-compassion can serve as a foundation for resilience, enabling you to navigate life's challenges with confidence. Stay connected to Balance Horizons as you embark on this inspiring journey. Your path to self-love has the power to uplift not only your spirit, but also the lives of those who witness your transformation. Remember, each effort towards self-compassion fortifies your emotional well-being and nurtures a fulfilling life. Chapter 8. Transforming Emptiness into Emotional Strength. Have you ever gazed into the void of your emotions, feeling an unsettling emptiness that whispers doubts about your worth and purpose? This sense of void can be disorienting, casting shadows over even the brightest moments of life. For many, this feeling is common, often leading to destructive patterns or disengagement from the world. Studies show that individuals who experience prolonged feelings of emptiness are more likely to encounter anxiety and depression, underscoring the urgency of transforming this emotional state into something more empowering. The challenge lies in how we typically respond to emptiness. Many people attempt to fill this void with distractions, be it social media, endless work, or fleeting relationships. Unfortunately, these temporary solutions often deepen feelings of isolation and inadequacy instead of offering the healing and fulfillment we truly seek. The irony of this reality is that in our pursuit of happiness, we tend to neglect the very emotions that hold the potential for profound growth. Transforming this emptiness into emotional strength requires an intentional and reflective approach. The first step is to confront your feelings. The very act of acknowledging your emptiness can serve as a valuable catalyst for change. Instead of labeling this feeling as merely negative, consider it an opportunity to explore your needs and desires. Embracing vulnerability may seem daunting, but facing your emotions can lead to surprising insights and personal growth. For example, when Leah recognized her chronic feelings of emptiness, she reframed her experience as a calling to reconnect with her passions. This realization sparked her decision to take an art class, something she had neglected for years, leading to an outpouring of creativity that breathed new life into her days. Moreover, integrating mindfulness practices into your routine can significantly aid in transforming feelings of emptiness. Begin by setting aside a few moments each day for silent meditation or guided breathing exercises. This practice allows you to cultivate awareness of your emotional state without judgment. Research in psychology emphasizes that mindfulness can enhance emotional regulation and increase resilience, enabling individuals to respond to challenges with greater strength. For instance, reflecting on his experiences through mindfulness-based practices, Tyler realized that his emptiness stemmed from unmet desires and unfulfilled dreams. Armed with this awareness, he sought out opportunities that aligned more closely with his true self, ultimately reigniting his passion for music. Additionally, journaling serves as a powerful tool for processing the emotions associated with emptiness. By writing down your thoughts and feelings, you create a tangible record of your internal state, making it easier to identify patterns and underlying causes. Sarah turned to journaling during her struggles with emptiness. As she penned her feelings onto the pages, she discovered that many of her emotional voids were linked to unexpressed goals and passions. By articulating these desires, she began to craft actionable plans, ultimately transforming her feelings into empowered purpose. Engaging in meaningful activities can also help fill the void. Seek out ways to connect with others or contribute to a greater cause. Community involvement or volunteering can provide valuable connections and instill a renewed sense of purpose. For instance, after feeling unfulfilled in her daily routine, Maya started volunteering at a local shelter. This experience not only filled her with joy, but also reignited her passion for helping others, transforming what was once an empty space into one brimming with emotional strength. As you begin this transformative journey, be patient with yourself. The process of turning emptiness into strength takes time and requires self-compassion. Expect moments of doubt to arise, but remember that each step you take toward embracing the fullness of your emotions will cultivate resilience. To kickstart your journey, consider setting a specific intention for the next week, focusing on one of the practices outlined, such as mindfulness, journaling, or engaging in a passion. Take note of any shifts in your emotional landscape as you commit to this exploration. In the next chapter, we will discover how to find meaning in everyday moments, further expanding on how emotional strength can lead you to a more fulfilling and enriched life. Engage with Balance Horizons as you navigate this journey, sharing insights that may illuminate the paths of others seeking to transform their own emptiness into strength. Each moment of growth brings you closer to a vibrant and purposeful existence. To effectively transform feelings of emptiness into emotional strength, it is essential to adopt practical, actionable steps that guide you toward a more fulfilling existence. Start by identifying core values that resonate deeply with you. Reflect on what truly matters in your life. Write down a list of values, such as connection, creativity, or personal growth. Once you have this list, choose one or two that feel particularly significant. This focus can serve as a foundational anchor to help you navigate feelings of emptiness. For instance, when Jenna, a marketing professional, realized that connection was a core value for her, she made a conscious effort to strengthen her relationships. This shift transformed her social life and gave her a renewed sense of purpose. Next, actively seek experiences that align with these chosen values. If personal growth is a priority, consider enrolling in classes or workshops that excite you. When you engage in activities aligned with your values, you not only fill the void within, but also cultivate a sense of accomplishment and belonging. David, who struggled with feeling lost after his graduation, began attending workshops focused on his interest in sustainable living. As he immersed himself in this community, he not only gained valuable skills, but also forged meaningful friendships, creating a support network that intensified his personal growth journey. Another impactful strategy is to practice gratitude daily. Begin each day by acknowledging 3 things for which you are thankful. This practice shifts your focus from what is lacking in your life to the abundance that already exists. For example, Lisa, a writer feeling stagnant in her career, began her mornings by journaling about moments of gratitude. Over time, she found that this focus on appreciation reignited her passion for writing as she became more aware of the small joys in her life. Gratitude can create a powerful shift in perspective, helping you see potential rather than emptiness. Incorporating physical activity into your routine is also a vital element of transforming emotional emptiness. Exercise releases endorphins that improve your mood and can serve as a powerful outlet for any built-up tension or anxiety. Sarah started a daily jogging routine, allowing her time to process her emotions while enjoying the comforting rhythm of her breath. The physical release paired with the mental clarity from her runs helped her bridge the gap between the emptiness she felt and the emotional strength she longed for. As you implement these actionable steps in your life, expect to experience profound transformations. You may notice a gradual reduction in feelings of emptiness, replaced by a burgeoning sense of purpose and connection. This journey provides an opportunity to embrace your authentic self and strengthen your resilience as you navigate life's ups and downs. To encourage continued growth, I invite you to designate a values reflection time each week. During this period, journal about how engaging with your core values has impacted your week. What activities brought you joy? How did focusing on these values influence your emotional landscape? Allow this practice to reinforce your commitment to filling your life with meaning. As we prepare to conclude this chapter, we will next explore how to find meaning in everyday moments, uncovering how embracing your values can enrich your experiences. Your journey toward emotional strength is just beginning, and sharing your insights along the way with the Balance Horizons community can inspire others on similar paths. Remember, each moment of self-discovery holds the potential to transform emptiness into a tapestry of strength and resilience. Embrace this journey with open arms, and let it lead you toward a life filled with deeper connection and meaning. Chapter 9. Finding Meaning in Everyday Moments. Have you ever rushed through your day, caught up in a whirlwind of tasks and obligations, only to realize that you've lost sight of what truly matters? In our fast-paced world, it's easy to overlook the beauty in everyday moments. Yet research reveals that practicing mindfulness and finding meaning in our daily experiences can significantly enhance our overall well-being and happiness. When we stop to appreciate life's small wonders, we create a tapestry of richness that nourishes our spirit and cultivates a sense of fulfillment. The challenge many face is the tendency to be perpetually busy and distracted. Instead of immersing ourselves in the present moment, we often find our minds wandering to past regrets or future anxieties. This disconnection prevents us from fully experiencing life and appreciating the simple joys that surround us. Commonly, individuals report feelings of emptiness or dissatisfaction, often attributing them to external circumstances rather than recognizing how their perceptions shape their experiences. Transforming this perspective and learning to find meaning in everyday moments requires conscious effort. One effective approach is to integrate mindfulness into your daily routine. Begin by carving out pockets of time where you can engage fully with the present. This could be during a meal, while walking, or even during mundane tasks like washing dishes. Focus on your senses. What do you see, hear, smell, and feel? This practice cultivates awareness and allows you to savor the richness in your surroundings. For example, when Marcus started taking mindful walks in his neighborhood, he began to notice the intricate details of nature, the rustling leaves, the scent of fresh flowers, and the laughter of children nearby. By paying attention, Marcus transformed his walks from mere exercise into cherished moments of contemplation and joy. Additionally, consider creating a gratitude jar or journal to document the meaningful moments in your day. Each evening, take a few minutes to reflect on and write down 3 things that brought you joy or made you feel grateful. These reflections serve as a powerful reminder of the abundance already present in your life. Jennifer, who felt overwhelmed by her daily routine, began this practice and quickly noticed a shift in her outlook. Over time, her gratitude journal became a source of inspiration, helping her to recognize the beauty in simple interactions, like a warm cup of coffee or a kind word from a friend. Embracing the principle of intentionality is another transformative strategy for finding meaning. This involves deliberately choosing how you approach your day and the interactions you engage in. You might establish a theme for your day, such as kindness or curiosity, and actively seek opportunities to embody that theme. For instance, when Victor adopted a theme of kindness, he noticed an increase in positive interactions with those around him. Smiles exchanged with strangers, a compliment overheard, or a kind note left for a colleague all contributed to a greater sense of connection and purpose in his life. Furthermore, connecting with loved ones can infuse daily moments with deeper meaning. Share meaningful experiences, stories, or even challenges with friends and family. Authentic conversations can create lasting bonds and elevate everyday moments into something beautiful and significant. When Fatima made it a point to connect with her friends regularly, discussing not just trivial matters but the deeper themes in life, she discovered joy in shared vulnerability and support. As you implement these practices into your life, expect to feel a shift in how you perceive each day. The ordinary will begin to reveal its extraordinary aspects, and life will feel more vibrant and significant. For the week ahead, I encourage you to set an intention to find meaning in at least one daily activity. Whether it's savoring a meal, appreciating a moment of stillness, or engaging in conversation, allow yourself to fully immerse in the experience. Notice the emotions and sensations that arise, and reflect on how they enhance your sense of purpose. As we transition into the next chapter, we will explore rebuilding hope from within, a vital component of finding meaning that brings resilience and clarity to our lives. Engage with balanced horizons as you embark on this journey. Your reflections and experiences can inspire those around you to appreciate the beauty in their everyday moments. With each intention you set, you draw closer to a life filled with profound meaning and connection. To effectively find meaning in everyday moments, it is vital to take actionable steps that seamlessly integrate mindfulness and intention into your daily routine. Start by setting specific intentions for the day each morning. Before diving into your tasks, take a few quiet moments to reflect on what you hope to achieve. Ask yourself, how can I find joy and meaning in today's activities? This practice can shift your focus from simply completing tasks to fully engaging with your experiences. For example, when Amanda decided to focus on gratitude as her theme for the day, she approached her errands with an awareness of the small pleasures, like the warmth of the sun on her skin and the smiles of fellow shoppers, which transformed mundane activities into moments of joy. Another effective method is to schedule mindfulness breaks throughout your day. These brief pauses allow you to step away from the hustle and bustle and reconnect with your thoughts and feelings. During these breaks, whether you take a few deep breaths, observe your surroundings, or enjoy a favorite beverage, focus intently on the present moment. Rachel incorporated a 5-minute mindfulness break between her meetings. Initially, she struggled with the transition, but over time, she discovered that these moments of intentional silence helped her recharge and approach her next meeting with an open heart and mind. The benefits of this practice extend beyond relaxation. It encourages a greater appreciation of life's simple pleasures. Engaging in creative activities is another powerful way to discover meaning. Whether it's painting, writing, cooking, or gardening. Immersing yourself in creative expression allows you to explore your emotions and thoughts deeply. Consider Thomas, who felt a void in his day-to-day routine. After participating in a pottery class, he found solace in shaping clay, which served as a meditative practice that connected him back to his inner self. This creative outlet not only brought him joy but also spurred deeper reflections on his aspirations and values. Furthermore, nurturing your relationships can drastically enhance the meaning you find in everyday moments. Reach out to someone you haven't spoken to in a while. Engage in conversations that explore feelings, dreams, or nostalgia. When Lisa took the initiative to reconnect with her childhood friend, it opened the door to heartfelt conversations that reignited her appreciation for shared memories. The laughter they exchanged brought clarity to both their lives, reminding them of the joy found in genuine connection. As you integrate these strategies into your life, be patient with yourself. Each step toward finding meaning in everyday moments is a testament to your commitment to living fully and mindfully. The more you practice, the more natural it will become to recognize and appreciate the beauty that surrounds you. For the upcoming week, I challenge you to create a daily experience focused on finding meaning. Choose one activity where you can incorporate intention, mindfulness, or creativity, and observe how this shift in perspective alters your experience. Document your thoughts and feelings throughout the week and reflect on how it impacts your mood and interactions. As we transition into the next chapter, we will explore the process of rebuilding hope from within. You'll learn how to cultivate optimism and resilience, which are essential complements to the meaning you are uncovering in everyday life. Engaging with balanced horizons throughout this journey is paramount. Your commitment to exploring meaningful moments not only enriches your life but can inspire a ripple effect in the lives of those around you. With each newfound meaning, you move closer to the life you desire, one filled with joy, connection, and purpose. Embrace the journey. The best is yet to come. Chapter 10. Rebuilding Hope from Within. Have you ever felt as if hope had slipped through your fingers, leaving you in a haze of uncertainty and despair? This feeling can be paralyzing, making it difficult to see a path forward. The reality is that many people experience periods of hopelessness, often stemming from unmet expectations, setbacks, or personal challenges. Research indicates that a lack of hope can negatively impact mental health, leading to anxiety and depression. Yet, rebuilding hope is not only possible, it is vital for our emotional well-being and personal growth. The challenge arises when life's difficulties begin to overshadow our ability to envision a brighter future. In moments of despair, negative thoughts can easily spiral, convincing us that things will never improve. This mindset can act as a self-fulfilling prophecy, creating a cycle of hopelessness that is difficult to break. It's crucial to address this challenge head-on, recognizing that while we cannot always control our circumstances, we can control how we respond to them. The transformative solution begins with redefining your relationship with hope. Rather than viewing it as a distant, unattainable concept, cultivate a mindset that embraces small, tangible steps. Start by identifying specific areas in your life where you desire hope, be it in your career, personal relationships, or health. Engage in a reflection exercise where you outline what hope looks like in each area of your life. For example, after losing her job, Marissa found herself in a deep state of hopelessness. However, when she began to visualize what a fulfilling career meant for her, such as stability and creativity, she was able to establish clear goals. This new perspective helped her see opportunities for growth rather than obstacles. Another powerful strategy is to practice gratitude as a means of cultivating hope. By shifting your focus to what is going well in your life, you begin to see a broader picture that highlights the positives amid the challenges. Each evening, take a moment to write down 3 things you are grateful for that day. By consistently acknowledging the positives, you train your mind to seek the silver linings, nurturing a hopeful outlook. David started this practice during a particularly challenging phase in his life. Initially, it felt difficult to find reasons for gratitude, but he soon discovered that even small, simple pleasures, like a warm cup of tea or a call from a friend, provided a spark of hope that brightened his days. Engaging with supportive communities can also accelerate the rebuilding of hope. Surrounding yourself with people who uplift and inspire you can significantly alter your outlook. Join local groups, workshops, or online forums where individuals share similar needs and aspirations. For instance, after feeling isolated during her grief, Sarah sought out a support group for those who had lost loved ones. Engaging in shared experiences not only provided her with understanding and empathy, but also reaffirmed her belief in the possibility of healing and moving forward. As you begin to implement these practices in your life, expect to witness gradual yet meaningful shifts in your perspective. Each small step toward rebuilding hope is a victory in itself, and acknowledging these victories fosters resilience. You'll likely find that a renewed sense of hope encourages you to step outside your comfort zone and pursue opportunities you may have deemed unattainable. To encourage this growth, I invite you to dedicate time each week to reflect on your hopes and aspirations. Consider setting a specific, achievable goal related to one area of your life. This could involve pursuing a new hobby, reconnecting with friends, or exploring career options. Take notes on the emotions that arise as you work toward this goal, using them as a guide to navigate your journey. As we transition into the next chapter, we will delve into filling your life with purpose, discovering how redefining your ambitions can lead to a rich and meaningful existence. Engaging with balanced horizons along the way will provide valuable insights. Your pursuit of hope can inspire others who may be struggling. Remember, rebuilding hope is not merely a process, but a journey toward a fulfilling life, one step at a time. Embrace this path with courage and confidence. To effectively fill your life with purpose, it is important to take actionable steps that align your passions with your daily activities. Begin by revisiting the values and interests you identified in previous chapters. Reflect on what truly inspires you and makes you feel alive. Set aside time each week to engage with these passions, whether through hobbies, volunteer opportunities, or other meaningful pursuits. For example, when Jenna realized that helping others was a core passion, she started volunteering at a local shelter several hours a week. This commitment not only brought her joy, but also instilled a profound sense of purpose that resonated throughout her life. Another essential step is to establish clear, attainable goals that connect to your sense of purpose. Break these goals down into smaller, manageable tasks that you can incorporate into your routine, allowing you to gradually work toward your larger aspirations. For instance, if your goal is to promote environmental sustainability, consider starting by implementing recycling and composting practices at home. Over time, you could expand your efforts by joining local environmental groups or organizing community cleanup events. When Marcus set a goal to reduce his carbon footprint, he felt empowered as he took small, meaningful actions. This sense of progress heightened his engagement with environmental issues and ultimately connected him with like-minded individuals, reinforcing his purpose. Additionally, make it a habit to reflect on your daily experiences and go beyond superficial interactions. Take a few moments each day to ask yourself, what did I do today that brought me closer to fulfilling my purpose? Keeping a journal or notes on your phone can help you track these reflections. This practice encourages you to analyze your day-to-day decision-making, making it clearer how your actions align with your ultimate goals. For example, after a week of journaling, Lena highlighted her accomplishments, such as attending workshops to improve her skills as a painter. By recognizing these achievements, she felt more motivated to continue pursuing her artistic dreams. Creating rituals centered around your purpose can also enhance your sense of fulfillment. Establish a routine that incorporates activities that excite and nourish your passion. For instance, if you are passionate about writing, dedicate a specific time each day to reflect, brainstorm, or craft prose. Derek implemented a nightly writing ritual that allowed him to explore his thoughts and feelings creatively. As a result, he found a deeper connection to his purpose and discovered new insights about himself and his aspirations. As you undertake these transformative steps, expect to experience a renewed sense of energy and motivation in your life. Engaging with your passions, setting clear goals, and reflecting regularly will foster an environment where purpose thrives. This journey toward a purpose-filled life not only uplifts your own spirit, but may also positively influence those around you, creating a ripple effect of positivity and inspiration. For the week ahead, I encourage you to choose at least one action item related to your sense of purpose, be it volunteering, goal setting, or writing, and commit to integrating it into your daily life. Take note of how aligning your actions with your purpose impacts your overall well-being and mood. As we transition into the next chapter, we will explore the profound theme of embracing wholeness and inner peace. We will discuss strategies to foster self-acceptance and integrate all parts of yourself into a fulfilling life. Engage with balanced horizons throughout this journey. Sharing your commitments can inspire others seeking their own path toward purpose. Trust that every step you take in pursuing a meaningful life enriches not only your own experience, but also the collective human experience. Embrace the journey ahead, filled with potential and purpose. Chapter 11. Filling your life with purpose. Have you ever stood at a crossroads in life, questioning what truly defines your mission and purpose? This moment of uncertainty can feel overwhelming, leaving you grasping for direction in a world that often prioritizes busyness over meaningful engagement. Research shows that having a clear sense of purpose not only enhances mental well-being, but also leads to greater life satisfaction and resilience in the face of challenges. Recognizing and cultivating your purpose can illuminate the path ahead, providing a guiding light that leads to fulfillment and contentment. The challenge many individuals face is the pervasive feeling of being adrift, coupled with societal pressures that dictate success by material wealth or societal status. When you look closely at your routine, you may find that your actions align more with external expectations than with what genuinely resonates within you. This disconnect can result in frustration and a sense of emptiness, making it difficult to rally your energy toward achieving your goals. To rediscover your purpose, it's essential to pause and reflect on your intrinsic motivations and aspirations. Transforming this dilemma into an opportunity for growth starts with self-exploration. Dedicate time to identify your strengths, passions, and values. You can start by asking yourself thought-provoking questions, such as, what activities make me lose track of time? Or what values do I hold most dear? Engaging in this reflective practice allows you to uncover aspects of yourself that may have been neglected or overshadowed by the noise of everyday life. For example, when Sam took the time to reflect on his passions, he realized that storytelling had always been a significant part of his life. By acknowledging this, he felt inspired to pursue a career in writing, leading to renewed enthusiasm and clarity. Once you have established a deeper understanding of your personal motivations, begin to set specific and realistic goals that align with your newfound purpose. Create actionable steps that will help you progress toward these goals. Rather than overwhelming yourself with grand ambitions, break them down into smaller, achievable tasks. Karen had long wished to make a difference in her community. By breaking her goal of starting a nonprofit organization into smaller tasks, such as researching local needs and connecting with potential collaborators, she found herself making meaningful progress, ultimately culminating in the creation of a project that resonated with her values. Incorporating purpose-driven activities into your daily life can also enhance your engagement and satisfaction. Make a conscious effort to align your daily actions with your overarching purpose. If your purpose is centered around fostering creativity, dedicate time each day to creative pursuits, whether it's painting, writing, or engaging in musical expression. Even mundane tasks can be approached with a purpose-driven mindset. For instance, when Jason consciously infused his love for cooking into meal preparation, he transformed it from a chore into a joyful expression of creativity. This simple shift in perspective made a profound difference in his overall happiness. Additionally, sharing your purpose with others can create not only accountability, but also opportunities for collaboration. Engage with friends, family, or groups that share similar interests. As you discuss your goals and aspirations with others, you may find encouragement, support, and valuable insights from those who resonate with your journey. The connections forged along this path can deepen your sense of belonging and further illuminate your purpose. As you embark on this important journey of discovering and filling your life with purpose, remember that it is a gradual process. Each small step taken is a victory in and of itself. For the week ahead, I urge you to dedicate time to reflect and jot down your thoughts surrounding purpose. Identify at least one activity that aligns with your intrinsic motivations and commit to it. Observe how these efforts foster growth and meaning in your life. As we transition into the next chapter, we will explore the theme of embracing wholeness and inner peace, diving into how integrating all of your experiences and values can lead to greater fulfillment. Engage with balanced horizons during this transformative journey, as sharing your experiences can inspire those around you. Remember, every step you take toward understanding your purpose brings you closer to a deeply satisfying and meaningful life. As you embark on the journey of filling your life with purpose, there are specific, actionable steps you can take to ensure that this process is effective and fulfilling. One crucial step is to create a personal mission statement that encapsulates your core values, passions, and desired impact on the world. Spend some quiet time reflecting on what you want your life to represent. Write down your thoughts and condense them into a clear and concise statement. For instance, after crafting her personal mission statement, Ashley realized that her life revolved around nurturing connections and empowering others. This clarity provided her with a guiding principle that shaped her daily choices and long-term goals. Once you have your mission statement, begin integrating it into your daily routine by setting specific goals tied to it. Identify actions that will help you live in alignment with your purpose. Suppose your mission revolves around creativity and community engagement. In that case, you might set a goal to organize a workshop that allows others to explore their artistic talents. This identified goal gives you something tangible to work toward, making your purpose feel more immediate and actionable. Mark found that after he set a goal to host monthly poetry readings at his local cafe, he felt invigorated as he poured energy into the preparation, generating excitement and connection in his community. Another powerful strategy is to practice mindfulness in order to deepen your sense of purpose. Mindfulness encourages you to slow down and appreciate the present moment, making it easier to recognize the beauty within your daily life. Dedicate a few moments each day to pause and reflect on how your actions align with your purpose. Establishing a routine that includes deep breathing exercises or quiet contemplation can foster greater awareness of how you spend your time and energy. For example, while engaging in these mindfulness practices, Laura realized that many of her daily activities, like responding to emails or attending meetings, did not reflect her desire to help others. This realization empowered her to redirect her focus, finding ways to incorporate her values into her work tasks, thus creating a more meaningful professional experience. Engaging with your community in purposeful ways can also enhance both your sense of belonging and fulfillment. Volunteer opportunities provide an excellent avenue to practice your values in action. By stepping outside of your immediate circle, you may uncover shared interests and passions with others, which can further solidify your sense of purpose. Tom started volunteering at a nearby community center, where he taught free English classes. The gratitude and connections he built within this space deepened his understanding of his own life's purpose, as he witnessed firsthand the positive impacts of his contributions. As you incorporate these strategies into your life, keep in mind the potential transformations that may arise from your efforts. You will likely experience a renewed sense of enthusiasm, connection, and clarity. By aligning your actions with your purpose, you will cultivate a deeper appreciation for the intricacies of life and create a more enriching experience. I encourage you to take immediate action. In the next week, take some time to craft your personal mission statement and outline specific goals that resonate with your purpose. Observe how this clarity influences your decisions and interactions as you strive to live in alignment with your values. As we transition into the next chapter, we will explore the theme of embracing wholeness and inner peace, diving into how integrating your experiences can lead to a more harmonious existence. Engaging with balanced horizons throughout this process offers the opportunity to connect with a community of individuals on similar journeys who can support and inspire you. Remember, each step you take in understanding and fulfilling your purpose is a step towards a more meaningful and joyful life. Embrace this journey wholeheartedly, knowing that you hold the power to shape your own narrative. Chapter 12: Embracing Wholeness and Inner Peace. What if the key to a fulfilling life lies not in seeking perfection, but in accepting the entirety of who you are, flaws and all? In a world that often prioritizes ideals and relentless self-improvement, many individuals find themselves overwhelmed by unrealistic expectations. This can lead to feelings of inadequacy and a constant striving for a version of self that doesn't exist. Psychological research has shown that a lack of acceptance can hinder personal growth and diminish overall well-being. Learning to embrace wholeness and inner peace is essential for reclaiming your sense of self and nurturing a more balanced life. The challenge most people face is reconciling the various aspects of their identities with the demands of daily life. We are multifaceted beings carrying a complex mix of emotions, experiences, and aspirations. When segments of our lives, such as our personal relationships, professional roles, and individual dreams, feel disconnected, it can lead to a fragmented sense of self. This fragmentation often results in stress and dissatisfaction, prompting a cycle where we feel compelled to constantly chase after an elusive sense of completion. To combat this disconnection, the transformative solution lies in cultivating a practice of self-acceptance. Start by recognizing and acknowledging every facet of yourself, including the parts you may have deemed undesirable or shameful. This process begins with self-reflection. Spend time exploring your feelings, behaviors, and experiences without judgment. Journaling can be a particularly effective tool in this regard. For example, Lisa, who frequently felt torn between her family responsibilities and her desire for a career, took to journaling about her internal conflicts. By allowing herself to explore her emotions and thoughts without criticism, she began to appreciate both aspects of her life as essential parts of her identity. This acceptance led her to find ways to balance her roles, ultimately reducing her stress. A practical approach to embracing wholeness involves mindfulness practices that promote self-compassion and present-moment awareness. Set aside time each day for meditation or deep breathing exercises. Focus on observing your thoughts and feelings as they arise, without getting caught up in self-criticism. Research indicates that mindfulness cultivates a greater acceptance of one's experiences and fosters emotional resilience. When Eric started practicing mindfulness regularly, he noticed a significant shift in his self-perception. He began to appreciate the imperfections in his life, recognizing that they contributed to his unique journey. Another powerful way to embrace your wholeness is by setting intentions that reflect your authenticity. Intentions guide your actions and decisions, allowing you to align with your true self. Each morning, take a moment to articulate what you hope to achieve, not only in terms of tasks, but also in how you wish to feel and connect with others. When Rebecca set the intention to prioritize self-care and emotional honesty, it empowered her to engage authentically in her relationships. The practice of living intentionally led her to experience deeper connections and a newfound sense of inner peace. As you begin to implement these strategies into your daily life, anticipate a gradual enhancement in your self-awareness and emotional well-being. Embracing wholeness will likely bring greater clarity, allowing you to break free from limiting beliefs and self-imposed constraints. For the week ahead, I encourage you to dedicate time to exploring your self-acceptance journey. Choose one mindful practice to incorporate daily, whether through meditation, journaling, or setting authentic intentions. Observe how engaging with different aspects of yourself influences your happiness and interactions. As we conclude this chapter, we will dive deeper into recognizing the interconnectedness of all aspects of our lives in the next chapter, exploring how embracing both our strengths and vulnerabilities leads to genuine peace. Engaging with balanced horizons throughout your journey will foster connections with others on similar paths. Sharing your experiences can inspire and uplift those around you. Remember, embracing wholeness is a continuous journey, one that enriches your life and the lives of others while nurturing a profound sense of inner peace. To fully embrace wholeness and inner peace, it is essential to take actionable steps that will allow you to integrate the various parts of your life harmoniously. Begin by establishing a daily practice of self-reflection. Set aside a few moments each day to contemplate your experiences and feelings. You can create a designated space for this practice, perhaps in a quiet corner of your home where you feel at ease. Use this time to journal or simply sit in silence, allowing your thoughts to flow. A useful prompt could be, how can I honor all aspects of myself today? This type of introspective engagement encourages a deeper understanding of your multifaceted identity and promotes self-acceptance. Consider the example of Clara, who struggled with integrating her professional life as a corporate manager with her passion for painting. Initially, she felt conflicted between her obligations and her desire for self-expression. By committing to a daily reflection practice, she gained clarity on how to bridge the gap between these two worlds. As she began to appreciate both her professional role and her artistic side, Clara started reserving time each week to paint, which harmonized her work-life balance and offered her a creative outlet that enhanced her overall well-being. Another important step is to embrace flexibility in your life. Understand that achieving wholeness does not require perfection, nor a rigid adherence to schedules or plans. Allow yourself the freedom to change paths and adapt to new circumstances. This could mean being open to new experiences or letting go of rigid beliefs about what your ideal life should look like. For instance, when Michael encountered unexpected changes in his job, instead of panicking, he took it as an opportunity to explore freelance work. This shift opened doors to a more fulfilling career that aligned with his passions, encouraging further growth and self-exploration. Incorporating mindfulness into your daily routine is also crucial for embracing wholeness. Mindfulness allows you to remain present and fully engaged in your experiences without judgment or distraction. You might choose to practice mindfulness during everyday activities, such as eating or walking. Focus on the sensations involved. Feel the texture of your food as you chew, or immerse yourself in the sounds of nature as you stroll. Shifting your awareness to the present can reduce anxiety and cultivate a sense of completeness. For instance, after adopting mindfulness techniques, Jenna discovered that savoring her meals not only improved her relationship with food, but also brought her closer to her values of health and self-care. As you undertake this journey of integration, be open to the transformations that will arise. Expect to experience greater peace as you begin to honor all aspects of yourself, recognizing that each area contributes to your unique identity. This process will likely lead to increased self-esteem and the ability to navigate challenges with a newfound sense of calm. For the week ahead, I invite you to choose at least one of the practices discussed here, whether it's setting aside time for self-reflection, embracing flexibility in your life, or incorporating mindfulness into your daily routine. Commit to it as a way to deepen your connection with yourself. Thank you for joining us on this transformative journey through Break the Emptiness, Fill the Emptiness Inside. Throughout this book, we explored the complexities of emotional emptiness and how to navigate the path toward healing and wholeness. By embracing silence, practicing self-compassion, and finding meaning in our everyday experiences, we learn to turn feelings of isolation into emotional strength. We also delved into the importance of recognizing our values, setting intentions, and building connections. Each of these steps fostering resilience and empowering us to lead fulfilling lives. As you move forward, carry these insights with you, and remember that the journey to rediscovering your true self is ongoing. If you found this content helpful, please take a moment to like, comment, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Your support helps us continue to share valuable resources and connect with others on their paths to emotional well-being. Thank you once again for your time.